Welcome to That Other Show with EVH. This is our first episode of That Other Show. And the idea here is, unlike the morning show that is daily, this will be 3 days a week when we get it down. I'm planning on doing it from noon to 1 on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So we're starting here on a Friday with the first one. And the idea for this show is that it's more of a talk show style thing, more politics, more culture, all of that kind. Doesn't mean we can't have fun, but that's just the emphasis of it, is more of a talk radio style. The only problem is that I had posted that this would be the day that we did our first show, and the day is here, and we don't really have the phone system down the way that we need to be able to. As a matter of fact, we don't really have a phone system at all. We have Skype, and it would be very difficult to get people in on Skype and not talk all over each other. So while we work out the bugs on how we're exactly going to turn this into a caller-driven show, I didn't want to miss the first episode just because of little problems behind the scenes. And we had done an Ask Eric Anything a few weeks ago where people sort of submitted questions via Twitter and on the Ustream chat. And I think that's the best way to do this. A lot of people have been asking me for opinions on what's going on in the world, and I haven't really been addressing them that much in the morning show with EVH because that's just not really the place for hardcore politics. But I know a lot of people do like to talk about that. They like to hear my opinions on that. I have a big ego, as you can see. I know that the world is waiting for me to give my opinions on things like the ice storm and Sochi and Vladimir Putin and China, for heaven's sakes. What's going on with them? I mean, what is that all about? So big questions like that. So Greg is here, and Autumn is actually here as well. So Autumn, you got to take care of Twitter, right? So,
yes.
And how do people ask their questions via Twitter?
You can submit your questions to @EricVonRadio, or you can hashtag EricVonRadio.
Very good. And Greg Russ is on the Ustream beat, where he'll be looking at the social stream and questions that are coming through there. And hopefully people do have questions, and I will be asked about them. Although, should I show you what my wife just gave me for Valentine's Day first? This is a great, when you've been together 27 years, you know you love each other, because otherwise, why would you be together 27 years? So on Valentine's Day, all you really do is overcompensate. So it's like, no, I really, really still love you. Look at this thing. I really love you.
It is the world's largest.
It would appear to be.
How many calories?
I don't know. Can you look on them? See, is there a calorie count on the back of that?
Probably got servings. How many servings first?
Yeah, well, it's 190 calories and there's 60 servings.
Put it together. My wife's trying to kill me, and she knows that I'm.
Is it all
I'm
one
gay.
big
It's
Hershey?
one large Hershey bar.
Oh, it's not
I
like
think
Billy
Kmart had a
Hershey's
sale
in
or
one.
something. The great thing about my wife is she does the same thing I do. You know how it is, like with most relationships, the wife is really, really into Valentine's Day, but the husband isn't.
Right.
My wife and I both forget our wedding anniversary every year.
Yeah.
So
11,400 calories. Eat it all. One
right,
sitting.
put it on. And, well, the thing is, that isn't all. I mean, she really, 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 really wants me to know that she still loves me. So I got the Snickers bar as well.
She wants to kill you, maybe.
Yeah, I think that she is trying to kill me. She knows I'm overweight, but now I have to go out when I'm done with this show and buy really big chocolate things for her.
Yeah. Go tomorrow, and then they're cheaper.
I know. I can't wait till tomorrow, though.
That's what I told Travis to do. I said, just wait till tomorrow.
I think that it's a bit of a kabuki that we go through.
Yeah.
There's really no. It's like, okay, I went to Kroger. Now you go to Kroger, but for
Right.
some reason it I don't know. It fills the spot. We've done our duty toward one another.
Duty.
And then later tonight, bam, right there in the old
Chocolate
bed.
sex.
Chocolate sex. I'm gonna melt it all down.
Ooh, yeah.
You ever do that kind of thing where you you were probably not born yet when this movie 9.5 weeks came out,
Yeah.
and it was all the rage, and my wife loved it. So she wasn't my wife at the time. So she decides, that we're gonna have food in the bedroom. It looks great, but it's terrible.
Yeah.
Because you get real sticky and it sticks to the sheets and it's like chocolate gooey
Well,
and it's
what-
not fun at all.
It was chocolate.
There was
Honey? I hope you
No.
weren't using honey.
no. I don't think we were that stupid, but there was whipped cream and there was chocolate involved, and it was like, this is not,
Was it kind of sexy at first?
Yeah, first
Really?
it was until I started getting all sticky and it was the
And
middle
then
of
you
the
take a
summer.
shower
and then,
together.
I don't know, after. Why? Why would you do that? You're done having sex. Why would you?
slippery seals.
You know,
Or
just
just
rubbing
stick with
around.
Skittles.
Skittles are
Nothing's
great.
gonna go wrong with
Pour it
Skittles.
all over
Pour them
each
all
other.
over.
Make it rain. Make it rain. That has nothing to do with politics or culture, which is how I've advertised that other show with EVH.
That chocolate bar's culture, and we have a question. What's the net weight on it?
I don't know. I don't have a scale in here.
5 pounds. I just saw it's 5 pounds.
5 pounds. 5 pounds of chocolate, and how many calories?
11,000.
11,000. Plus, you got to add
900.
the Snickers. This one I might start here during the show. Oh, you're pregnant. You probably.
No.
You like Snickers?
I don't really like Snickers.
Really?